And Dawn Del Russo is a nationally recognized fashion expert known for helping people look and feel their best through every season. Maybe she can give me some help because let me tell you, Dawn, well, we'll talk to Dawn. As the weather starts to cool down, Dawn is here to show us that we don't need to pack away all our favorite summer pieces yet. Smart. She's all about repurposing. With the right layering techniques and a few strategic style swaps, your summer staples can actually carry you straight into the fall effortlessly and fashionably. Good morning, Don. Welcome on the show. Good to have you on.
Hi, Ken. Thank you. So nice to be here.
Well, good to have you. I'm gonna reveal a secret live that you don't know and Pam, our
Okay.
director, does not know. Watch as I stand. I'm wearing. Can you see? I'm wearing shorts.
Yes,
That's
shorts.
that's how I come to work. I'm wearing shorts
That's
and a suit top. So,
that's a good
so
transition.
if I layer, can I get away with my
Yeah.
shorts?
Yeah, exactly. You can wear them all year long if you would like. Put a heavy sweater on, a big coat, and you're ready to go.
There you go.
Uh,
No, but
yeah.
this is smart. You don't always have to like everyone does this, right? They get that last weekend of summer and they pack everything away, and then they get 2 weeks of warm weather in the fall, and they're like, "Why did I pack it away?" But you're saying how you could mix and match and layer it all up and not put away all the summer stuff yet.
Yes, exactly. You do not have to put away your summer stuff. I tend to leave a lot of my summer stuff out because it does transition really well. Like something I'm wearing now. I mean, I have a little tank top underneath this. I threw a button down over it to give me that layer in the morning when it's a little bit cooler. I could take this off and still have the skirt and the tank and look good for the day, and then throw back the top on later if it feels like it's getting a little cool out. But this also works going into the fall when you want to style an outfit really nicely. I have some other options here. I don't know if you can see them, but a little sweater with your shorts. I love throwing a chunky knit sweater over a pair of silky shorts is very on trend right now. And a sweater like this will keep you warm again. You have the layers to go with to take on, to take off, because we know how New Jersey weather could be.
Yes, I love, by the way, that's like that's the, I'm not a fan of cold weather, but yet there's
No,
something about that, the comfort look of that chunky sweater, like you want to hug it. There's just something so comforting about it.
I love it. I think really it is, and I think it looks so nice. We have only like a month or so where you can style a sweater like that with shorts or a shorter skirt for women, and I think it looks nice and it gives you an option to do a different look than you maybe typically do. You maybe always wear that sweater with jeans or a longer pant. Now you can take that sweater that you had from last year and mix it with your shorts, mix it with a pair of denim shorts, and it looks really great. It looks like you have a whole new wardrobe when you put it together.
Now, for guys who aren't grasping this concept, it doesn't mean you could wear your Hawaiian shirt until December
No,
because that
no.
would scream summer. But yet, if it's a short sleeve shirt that you wear, like you could put a jacket over a short sleeve shirt, nobody would know the difference. And like when you're in that transitional temperature period, you can get away with that.
Exactly. I think it's really great. And for men to think that way, because if we're walking around and you're, in these warmer temperatures right now, and then it gets cold, it kind of flips back and forth. You want to have that versatility. Even like a light knit sweater, I think is great. A cardigan style looks really nice over one of those shirts for men. It styles really well. You can even tuck it into pants if it is thin and lightweight and does look good versus taking something that, feeling that you have to create a whole new wardrobe going shopping and doing all of that. Pull out the sweaters, look through the things that you do have in your wardrobe and see what can combine and make sense for you this time of year.
Now, for women, there's, I think, nothing more elegant than a strapless. You wear a strapless dress in the summertime, like a long strapless dress. How would you get away with that in the
Yes.
fall?
Yes, so I have that here too. Let me show you. I have a little simple strapless dress like this, and I would do a sheer looking top. This has some long sleeves. We're seeing a lot of this style top right now, and women are asking me, how do I wear that? It's a little bit sheer. I'm not going to wear it where I want it to show. And typically, you'd put a jacket over it, you'd put something underneath it, you'd layer it that way. But this is a good option to take your strapless dress and put this right underneath. So you'll just see the top of the
Mm.
shirt and you won't see something too revealing, and you have a nice another layer to go with the strapless dress, and this will take you through the whole entire year. I mean, I love this style to do in the really cool warm colder months of the year when you want to style something and you put that shirt underneath, you put another sweater on top or a jacket. Layering really actually styles an outfit. If you look at even right now, fashion week just happened and a lot of the looks are layered. So if you want to feel like you are that cool girl or have that look or you have a good eye, layering is the key.
That's awesome. I didn't even think about that because, like, once you arrive at your destination and you're inside, if you wore, say, a
Right.
sheer top over the strapless, you're not going to get the goosebump chill because you're kind of covered, but
Right.
people could still see through the sheer that you're wearing something strapless and the elegance comes forward.
Exactly.
This is why I know
Yes.
nothing about fashion and you do.
No, it's
So
good.
now,
Some good ideas.
no, but you explain it really, really well for a guy like me
Thank
who's not
you.
usually into fashion. You do a seriously, I'm not blowing smoke. You do a really nice job at
Thank
explaining
you.
it.
Thank you.
What we got about a minute or so left. So now in terms of staying warm, you're talking about layering. How can you layer and not get too bulky?
Yes, so I think that that's key, and you want to think of all your layers as thin, lightweight pieces. So the top that I have underneath this is very thin and lightweight. This button down is not a heavy button down because sometimes you can get into those more thermal feeling, and that could be too much. So you want to stay away from that layering. And if you are doing a thicker piece, think about what you're putting on top of it. So if I'm doing a thicker, chunkier sweater, I'm going to do a lightweight, maybe style barn jacket or a denim jacket over it, which is a lighter weight piece on top of the chunky knit sweater. So you want to be a little bit versatile. That goes the same for men as well. If men are layering, and I know a lot of men like to do vests, like a chunky vest,
Mhm.
do a very thin, maybe a cashmere sweater underneath it, something that's not going to feel overwhelming on your body and feel like you have a ton of pieces on top of your
Right.
body.
By the way, I'm glad you just said cashmere because that's like if you haven't worn a cashmere, anybody watching, treat yourself. They're not cheap, but get a
Yes.
real good cashmere and you will treasure that. Just don't spill anything on it like I did the first time I got one, because that's the disaster.
No,
So
they're so
right, but
good and so
they're
warm.
and they're so soft. Oh my gosh, Ugh, it's
Yes.
amazing. What is the one message that you want viewers to remember when they're staring at their closet and thinking, "I have nothing to wear. What am I going to wear? What am I gonna?" I'm giving my jersey, my attempted jersey imitation. What am I supposed to wear?
Yeah. Now, I think, we all do that. I do that in the morning sometimes. I think a little bit of planning is key. So go into your, when you have a Sunday morning or you have a little bit of time, step into your wardrobe, look through what you have, pull out some pieces that you really enjoy wearing, and don't think of the season. So if there's a top that you love in the summer, think about how you can maybe wear that with the dress that you have. If you have a piece that you haven't worn in a while and you don't really like it, get rid of it. Don't keep it in there. Why look at something that
Dawn,
you don't
Dawn,
really
I'm going to
like?
cut you because we're in the last 10 seconds. Quick website,
Trust DawnDelRusso.com. You can find me everywhere.
DawnDelRusso.com, and we're ending the show right with you. You can stay on camera with me. Nationally recognized
Thanks.
fashion expert Dawn Del Russo. Thank you for joining us this morning. Please come back. You're awesome.
Thank,
All
thanks,
right.
Ken.
Take care. And Dawn Del Russo is a nationally recognized fashion